Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're plunging into that really fascinating world where game design meets artificial intelligence.
Yeah, specifically, we're looking at a developer's journey with an AI for a trading card game, a TCG.
Right. And we just crunched the results from their latest playtest. The big headline,
Yeah.
Human won again.
But the why this time is interesting. It seems the AI was, well, a bit of a perfectionist.
Okay. And for those of you following along last time, the Humans Crimson Mobius deck, it actually deck-outed the AI's Blaze deck, made it run out of cards.
Mm-hmm.
This deep dive focuses on a totally new matchup. Humans got the Horizon Inc. Takeover deck.
Against an updated Crimson Symphony II deck, piloted by the AI this time.
Right.
And what's really fascinating here, like you said, isn't just the win, it's what it tells us about how this AI learns.
And how it can kind of sabotage itself.
Exactly. In its pursuit of some kind of, ideal game state. We'll unpack the updates to the game, the AI.
And pinpoint why this quest for perfection led to its downfall here.
Let's dive in.
So first up, the tools. The human was playing a brand new deck. Horizon Inc. Takeover.
Ah, the control deck.
Yeah, it's all about resource management, drawing lots of cards, and it has this unique instant win condition.
The CEO, Stephen Green.
That's the one. Needs 3 VTL boosts equipped. Vanguard Tactical Logistics, right?
Yep. Makes him a huge target on the board.
Definitely. And we also saw some key game design tweaks.
We did. Pretty crucial ones, actually. Like the keyword pierce became sabotage.
Just for clarity, yeah.
Avoids confusion. Important for mechanics that let attacks bypass defenses. You need precision there.
For humans and AI alike.
Absolutely. And several cards, things like Crimson Coin, Save Button, they got reworded or, balanced.
And some nerfs, too. Blazer Nameless, Crimson Paris Rose.
All right. Their search power was maybe a bit too strong. These seem like small changes, but they really shift the game balance.
And the AI has to adapt to every single one.
That's the challenge.
So the match itself, you said it was a whirlwind.
It really was. Kicked off with a surprise, actually. The AI took a mulligan.
Okay, so it understands the rule. That's good.
That's progress. But what was odd is it discarded what the human thought was a brilliant starting hand.
Huh. Strange choice.
And then, first turn, it declares an attack, which, in many TCGs, that's a big no-no early on, leaves you open.
Risky. But the human got lucky.
Incredibly lucky. Played 3 copies of Horizon Inc., Researcher Marianne, and Tonic.
Oh, wow. So that's draw 6 cards.
And banished 3 from the opponent's hand.
Whoa. I mean, for context, a card like Pot of Greed that just draws 2, banned for decades in another big game.
Exactly. Shows the power level here. And this leads us right to the core issue, the AI's perfectionism.
How so?
Well, the human pretty quickly started putting together this Exodia-style win condition, the instant win combo.
Okay.
But they noticed the AI consistently held back powerful cards, like Crimson Jukebox. It had multiples.
Didn't play them.
Didn't play them. It seemed like it was waiting for the absolute perfect moment to use them.
A moment that just never happened.
Precisely. And that hesitation, that pursuit of the theoretical perfect play, cost it the game.
So it raises that question, doesn't it? What's optimal play for an AI? Is it always the mathematically perfect move, even if it's too slow?
That's the crux of it, especially when optimal becomes rigid.
So digging into the observations, what did we learn beyond just the win-loss?
Well, a few key things. AI hallucinations trying impossible actions, those dropped slightly, which is good.
Okay, progress.
But the error rate per turn was still pretty high, especially for such a short game.
Meaning its basic understanding is still a bit shaky.
Seems that way. And yeah, it gets mulligans now, but it's clearly not good at judging what makes a good hand yet. Those decisions are tough.
Right.
And it showed the Crimson Symphony II deck really needs ways to counter card effects. Without them, it just struggled.
Needs more interaction. And you mentioned something about playing only one character.
Ah, yes. Perhaps the most telling thing. It consistently played only one character per turn.
Which is usually bad, right? You want board presence.
Generally, yes. And it turns out this wasn't learned strategy. It was a bad habit from a rule of thumb instruction someone gave it.
Like a shortcut hint.
Exactly. Which shows how these seemingly small programming choices, these heuristics, can have huge negative impacts if the AI doesn't grasp the underlying why.
Fascinating. So a shortcut ended up crippling its strategy.
Pretty much. We also learned something about game design itself, the level attribute on characters. It was removed. Proved redundant.
So the game's improving, but the AI player, still has a ways to go.
Definitely struggling. Despite knowing the rules, taking mulligans, it's still, frankly, a terrible player right now.
Prioritizing that flawless theoretical turnover, just, playing to win pragmatically.
Yep. So the Crimson archetype still hasn't found its footing. That's 2 losses now.
Which sets up the next step, right?
Exactly. The plan now is to pit the human-made Crimson Mobius deck against this AI-generated Crimson Symphony II.
To try and create Crimson Symphony III, merging the best of both.
That's the idea. Sort of an AI-human collaboration through competition.
Interesting. So for you listening, as we wrap up this deep dive, here's something to think about. In this age of AI getting so sophisticated, when is good enough actually better than chasing absolute perfection?
And how do we design these systems, game AIs, or anything else to encourage that kind of pragmatic adaptability, not just rigid optimization?
And maybe think about what an AI really learns when we just give it rules of thumb instead of letting it figure out the core principles itself. Lots to mull over.